folks, welcome back to Northwest Bushcraft. I'm doing a review today because it's Black Friday and there's a massive deal going on with Olight torches. As some of you know, we're brand ambassadors for Olight, and Olight help us out sort of financially with the work that we're doing with our community interest company, helping out soldiers and veterans and stuff with PTSD. So today we're going to be reviewing the Olight X7r Marauder torch. It is a beast. Stay tuned and we'll see some more details. So as we said, we have a torch here from Olight. Now Christmas is coming up, so the best thing you can do, let's face it guys, you're going to get some naff presents this year, so why not buy yourself something? You've got a choice. You've got a torch here that's got a 5-year guarantee on it, or I don't know, some dodgy Christmas undies, some Lynx aftershave or something. Seriously, go with this. So in the box, this says the X7 Marauder. This is the 12,000 lumens. They did the X7R previous to this, and that put out, I think it was 9,000 lumens, whereas this one is now uprated to 12,000 lumens. So inside the box is the torch itself, and it is a real beastie. Get that out. And it's a huge big torch, relatively heavy, not uncomfortably so, but yeah, it feels strong and solid. And then in this side compartment here is the instruction manual, and of course we're boys, so we never read those. And you've got the charging cable, the plug, and a lanyard as well. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what it'll actually do. Okay, so here's a close-up of the torch itself. It's the Olight X7r Marauder, and so it's a chunky, robust torch. It comes in at 665 grams, and that's mainly down to the addition of the 4 18650 rechargeable batteries that are built inside the unit itself. And in terms of charging up, you've got this port at the back here, and as it says up there, give it a turn, and give it a sharp turn, and it will unlock like that. And inside here is the USB Type-C charging port. Now, it seems to be becoming the mainstream sort of technology is the USB-C, because it does charge up to 3 times faster than the micro USB charging leads. Again, give it a quick turn and it will lock up. And you can hear it's got a positive lock on it, so much so that it's actually IPX7 rated in terms of being waterproof, which means that it can withstand up to 30 minutes, up to 1 meter deep in water before you start to get any kind of water penetration going in the back, because it is, you know, it's a very secure piece of kit. On the side here, you've got all sorts of rifling and grooving, and actually here you've got 3 finger grooves. Like I said, it is, you know, it's a strong unit. Your whole hand can go around it, and these grooves just make it a little bit easier. In the front here, you've got this pop-up clip, and that's where let's try and get it to focus for you. There, that's where the lanyard would go through this hole here. And the lanyard itself is quite long, so it can be worn around the wrist, around the neck. And so that, if you didn't want that there, that just pushes down, quite low profile, and it's out of the way. The bulbs themselves, or bulbs, the LED units themselves, they are 3 Cree XHP70s. Again, you know, kind of really high-end LED units. As with most, if not all of the Olight torches, they have this multifunction button here. This one actually sort of glows. This is like an indicator as to how good the battery is as well. So it has several different sort of power modes on it. The lowest power mode of them all is the nightlight mode, or the moonlight mode, and that runs at 10 lumens. And to turn that on, you just hold this button down for sort of 2 or 3 seconds, and that's it, it comes on. It actually looks an awful lot brighter on the camera than it is, but it's actually only 10 lumens, and that would enable you to read a map, for instance, at night time, without losing all of your night vision, your night sight. And if you hold on to it, it then ramps up to low, which is 500 lumens. Hold on to it again, and that goes up to medium, which is 1,000 lumens, and then hold on again, and that's the 3,000 high beam. And so you can see on my hand the glare back of my hand, and actually if you hold it close to your hand, it's actually really warm. So that's the low, medium and high settings. If you turn it off, and allow the camera to kind of do its thing a second. If you double press this button here, it goes into what's called turbo mode. Now obviously, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to shine it directly at the camera. But if you double press this button on the side, that is the turbo mode, and that's actually pushing out 7,000 lumens of light, which is incredibly light. And you can see, you know, it's washing out my hand completely. You know, it's that bright. And you see what happened there? You see what almost kind of dims down like that. And if you watch, it jumps up again. That's because it's actually got a built-in sensor. So if it gets too close to something, it will actually downrate the amount of output that it's got. And then so that's on the turbo mode, which is 7,000 lumens. And if you double click the same button on the side again, it jumps up even more to the total output of 12,000 lumens. So it is an incredibly strong, versatile torch. Let's turn that off before it blows all the camera out. And so it's a really, really strong, versatile torch, incredibly strong, very, very, very powerful. And if you are in the military, RNLI, search and rescue, and I actually spoke to a buddy of mine, Wayne, who's ex-search and rescue, incredible guy, got an awful lot of time for him. He's shown a huge amount of bravery, you know, in his days when he was a search and rescue guy. And he was saying that, you know, if you absolutely positively need to either illuminate a scene or, you know, if you search and rescue, something like this will be absolutely spot on. You know, the ability to see at night in terms of search and rescue, military, scouts, bushcrafters, it cannot be overestimated, the importance of that. It is a phenomenal torch for the price. And I said the price at the moment, I think it's £237. However, because it is Black Friday, Olight are having a whole weekend of deals. And on the Saturday from midnight, from 6 p.m. to midnight on Saturday the 24th of November, this torch is going to have 40% off. That's 40% off the price of this torch. And it is a superb, superb piece of gear. I've had it up in the Highlands of Scotland. We've been illuminating an entire glen with this. We were teaching a course up in Scotland. And it is a superb, superb piece of kit. What I'll do is I'll show some footage now of us taking out on a night time in its different modes. The one thing I haven't shown on this, by the way, in terms of the modes, is if you triple press this button here, it will actually activate the strobe function. Now, obviously, for health and safety reasons, I don't want to do that, you know, sort of shining into the camera, because, you know, there are people with health issues that, you know, strobe lights do affect, so we're not going to do that. However, in the video footage that follows, where we took it out out into the countryside at midnight, when there was absolutely no moon in the sky, because we just wanted this to illuminate what we can see, so there's no moon interference at all. There is an example of the strobe light on that. And so there's several different modes and different lightness that we use. And actually there's one shot of a tree where you can see the amount of light bouncing back off of this tree is absolutely incredible. Okay, so we'll put some video footage on now of how the torch performed at night. Okay, so hope you've enjoyed the video. And as I said, Christmas is coming up. Give yourselves a bit of a treat. So don't forget, Saturday the 24th, 6 p.m. to midnight, there's 40% off of this torch. And as I said, what's it going to be? You're going to get yourself something that's, you know, going to last you years and years and years, or are you going to stick with the usual traditional Christmas present of a pair of dodgy novelty knickers? All right. Thanks very much indeed for watching. This has been Northwest Bushcraft. See you on the next one.